Hi, boys and girls. Mrs. Ice here. We're going to do our morning meeting. Sorry, some technical difficulties with our computer. So, something I'm noticing on Google Classroom with a lot of you is you are doing calendar every day. Great. You are doing this every day. You're watching our morning meeting. Awesome. And you might be doing independent reading. However, you're not doing the other assignment. Some of you are, some are not. This math assignment, the writing assignment, the word work assignment, those assignments need done. It's important that you continue learning. So if you're watching this right now, after this video, I want you to go work on that assignment. Come back to the video, okay? Awesome. Okay, so let's continue. You guys tried yesterday learned yesterday and tried that we are going to be doing zoo projects, and we're going to be using the San Diego Zoo website. So what's exciting is we are going to read a funny book today. We're going to practice one of our reading strategies, and we're also going to be looking for that sight word what. Remember, there is no live Google Meet today, so this is your major lesson today. Okay, here we go. So our story is called What If You Had Animal Feet? What if you had animal feet? That's silly, okay? So this main strategy we are really going to focus on is strategy 6 today. Try the other vowel sound. Boys and girls, we know vowels make two sounds. One says its name, and one is the short sound. So we have the long sound, and we have the short sound. Long A says A, short A says A. Long I says I, or I, sorry. Long I says I, short I says I. Long E says E, short I says eh. Long O says O, and short O says ah. Long U says you, and short U says okay, those are our vowel sounds. So if I make a mistake today, we're going to stop and we're going to try the other vowel sound and see if it makes sense. And then I want you to do that when you're reading your books today. Sound good? Awesome. Here we go. What if you had animal feet? This is written by Sandra Markle. And we might not get through this whole story today, but we're going to try to do most of it, okay? What if one day you woke up and climbed out of bed? The feet you planted on the floor weren't yours. What if overnight a wild animal's feet took their place at the end of your legs? My goodness. So our first animal feet is Eastern gray kangaroo. An Eastern gray kangaroo's hind feet are super big. Just the sole of an adult's foot can be 18 inches long. Big feet help kangaroo jump about 30 feet in a single hop. Each huge jump means a kangaroo can cover a lot of ground fast. Fact. Eastern gray kangaroos live in groups called mobs. When one kangaroo senses danger, it thumps its hind feet on the ground to warn the others. If you had Eastern gray kangaroo hind feet, you'd be able to jump as high as 6 feet, so you could reach high shelves with ease. Guess what? The next one is a housefly. A housefly's feet have tiny claws for gripping. Do you know what a fet is? If it doesn't make sense, we should probably change that vowel sound, right? All right, let's try it. So we went from eh, now we're going to try e. Ready? A housefly's feet, that makes sense, have tiny claws for gripping. Plus, they have foot pads covered with hair-like parts that give off a gluey substance, so a fly sticks where it lands, even upside down on the ceiling. Fact. A housefly's feet are also covered with sensory that act like your tongue's taste buds, so a fly can taste what it steps on. If you had housefly feet, you'd be a basketball superstar. You could run up the wall, across the ceiling, and drop the ball through the hoop. You'd never miss a shot. Green basilisk lizard. A green basilisk lizard's back feet have long toes fringed with skin. This fringe spreads out when it slaps its foot down. When it slaps its foot on water, air becomes trapped under each toe. And when it runs fast, this keeps the lizard on the surface for at least 15 feet. So it's like he's running on water. Fact: when it sinks underwater, a green basilisk lizard's fringed toes become great swimmer fins. So they go from toes to swimming fins. If you had green basilisk lizard feet, you wouldn't need a bridge to cross a stream, and you'd be on the other side in no time. Ooh, I like this animal we're going to read about next. A cheetah. A cheetah's foot is made up of soft pads, a center one, and toe pads, plus gnawls. What strategy do we use? Try the other vowel sound, gnawls, and we're going to do a slow check. Gnawls. That doesn't make sense. Let's try it with the A sound. Nails. Oh, like a cheetah's feet have nails on them. That makes sense. A cheetah's foot is made up of soft pads, a center one, and toe pads, plus nails. Shaped like that, it has a new name. Instead of a foot, it's called a paw. A cheetah's paw pads are tough and rigid, like tire treads, and the cheetah's sturdy nails act like cleats. So its paws keep it from slipping during super fast sprints. These amazing paws help a cheetah run as fast as 70 miles per hour. Boys and girls, our cars go 70 miles per hour on the highways. That's fast. A cheetah could keep up with you. That's faster than any other land mammal. Fact: a cheetah's pattern of foot pad ridges are as unique as fingerprint, which means no two cheetahs have the same paws. And no two humans have the same fingerprint. All those little lines that you can see on your finger, they're different than your brothers, your sisters, mine. They're different from everyone's. And cheetahs have the same thing. If you had cheetah feet, you'd be on time for school every day because you'd always catch the bus. Actually, you probably would beat the bus. Ooh, I like this one. Gray wolf. A gray wolf's feet are called paws too. When crossing snow, a gray wolf's toes separate and stretch apart. That makes its paws bigger, and like wearing snowshoes, spreads out its weight. This means its paws don't sink in as deep, which makes walking or running easier, especially in the snow. Sometimes it's hard to walk in the snow. Fact: a special network of tiny blood vessels help keep wolf's feet warm even on ice. Huh, I didn't know that. If you had gray wolf feet, you could play barefoot in the snow and still have toasty, warm tootsies. Tootsies are another word for toes. Ooh, this is a funny one. Duck-billed platypus. A duck-billed platypus has skin connecting its spread-apart toes. This type of foot is called a webbed foot. The platypus's front feet even have skin that sticks out beyond its toes, making them perfect swimming flippers. But the minute it starts to walk, dig, or scratch, this skin pulls back so the platypus can use its sturdy, sharp nails. Fact. A male duck-billed platypus's back feet each have a spur-like nail to inject venom, a poisonous fluid. This isn't deadly to humans, but can be very painful. Does that make sense? Painful. We should flip that vowel sound, shouldn't we? Let's try the other one. Painful. Oh, and that does make sense. It would be very painful. Do you hear that long A sound? Say it with me. A. Okay. Or painful. If you had duck-billed platypus's feet, you'd be a fast-swimming superhero with a built-in weapon. That would be awesome to be a superhero. All right, boys and girls, we're going to stop there. There's some other animals in here, and maybe we'll read it next week. We have a barn owl. Ooh, and I don't want to give it away for all the rest of them, but they're pretty cool feet. So we practiced trying the other vowel sound. I want you to try that when you're reading your books, because I know some of those words can be hard at times, okay? I've had a wonderful time with you today. I hope you have a great time working on your schoolwork today. You have a math lesson and you have some independent reading and word work to do. So get started, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow is our Google Meet. We get to talk to each other live, and we have a guest speaker coming tomorrow. Bye.